Yes. And it says that over 4,000 couples have filed for divorce in this year, and this January, to be precise. We are not talking about, I'm looking for the exact tweet so that,
I think I
like,
saw that too.
yes.
And what's baffling is the fact that we've not even gotten to the middle of the year yet.
Not at all. So it says
We've not even gotten to the middle
of the month. Yes, we're just 16 today, and it says over 4,000 couples have applied for divorce in Abuja this 2023. Most of the marriages are just 1 year old, and this is just January. This was even over the Friday before.
You see?
Yeah. So this was a Friday tweet thing. Yes, and this is what we are going to be talking about, because I've already received my backlash. Yes, now on WhatsApp I posted it and I was like, love is not enough. Then people came out and were like, love is enough, the love of Christ is sufficient. The love of Christ. Okay, let's see how that goes for you. Let's see how that works out for you. And I'm not going to be discussing that alone in the studio today. Of course, I'm with my girls, and then we have a new girlfriend's boyfriend. Yes, we have. Yes, we have Bright Young, and Bright Young has been with us, the show before, and he's gonna be here now because he's gonna be talking with us. He's a relationship and a people expert. But we are the girls. We have chop breakfast, we have chop everything, so we have the experience. The streets give you experience. Yes, and of course with me here is a boy.
See, okay, yeah.
I have Olububus in the studio, Auntie Yeye in the studio, and Del in the studio. And Del is the first time Del is joining us. Yes. Shout out to you.
The more the merrier.
Yes. Let us now ask the experts. Let's get into the conversation. Girls, get into character.
Okay.
Yeah.
Seriousness, no.
So, Bright, let's hear it. 4,000.
All right, it feels good to be around ladies. First time experience, I guess.
I don't want to you're blushing.
I'm blushing. All right, love is not enough. Yes, love is not enough.
Okay.
The truth is, a lot of people would think that if you get into a relationship, the first things you need is to engage love. Ladies, or let's say the women folk particularly, they like to have this emotional rush. I want to feel that whole fantasy. I want to, there is this fantasy, either the wedding fantasy or the relationship fantasy or the, getting in love fantasy. So you meet someone for the first time, you want to have that feeling you've always seen, probably in cartoons and all that.
Z-World.
It feels like you want to have it. Yeah, Z-World. Now, for those who are on Z-World. But I know that those ones who grew up from, watching Cinderella and all of that, so you see knights and shining armor, you want to have all those experiences.
Princess.
Then Z-World now brought into the reality of it. Now, a lot of people want to have that. And yes, you can have that. But if you find your relationship on that feeling, it's unstable. Because feelings definitely are not stable. So you have feelings that are once they're up, sometimes they're down, sometimes they are sideways, sometimes they are completely flat. So if you base your relationship on that and you say, no, I want to feel love first, because I have somebody who said, you know what, I want to have that feeling, I want to feel something for this person. But the truth is, while you want to feel something for this person, understand that there is also what we call tough love. In other words, if I'm in a situation where somebody has always been, minding or managing excesses, and I know that these excesses are not necessary for who you need to be, and I say, you know what, you need to cut off from this, cut out this, cut this out, and then you don't see that as love, you will tell me, no, this is not my kind of guy. I want somebody who's going to buy me ice cream, somebody who's going to tell me I'm looking beautiful, somebody who's going to flatter me all the way. And you see, most of these guys have understood that this person likes flattery, so I'm going to deliver more flattery. So when you get into a relationship and you say, now we are now in the relationship, and maybe let's start with the dating process, where you're now in the dating situation, and this person knows that just they tell her sweet words, tell her things that she likes. So this person continues to tell you things that you like. Oh, you didn't tell me I'm nice, you didn't tell me I'm beautiful, you didn't tell me how do you like my show, how do you like my hair, and this guy say, okay, this one likes to be told something. So he always makes up things to tell her. Now you can imagine some guys at some point say, okay, she sent me a text message, now waiting out with her, and I say, no, you know it, tell him, say, and then they tell, and then the lady feels like, man, this guy is caring, he's loving and all that. So I'm just saying that love is not enough. Love eventually grows. Love is something that you nurture. It's like a seed. If you water it well, it will grow. But if you don't water it, it's going to frustrate you. So building relationship basically on the basis that I love him
Alone.
and I love her alone
Okay.
is not enough.
Okay, let's hear you, Del.
All right. So when you were talking, right?
Yeah.
What first came to my mind is, let me put it in this illustration. As a parent and a child,
Yeah.
it's not everything you do. You do it because you love the child. There are things you do because it is your responsibility.
Yeah.
At that point, it is not love.
Yes.
It is the same thing in marriage. It is the same thing in relationships. Love can never be enough. There are things that you have to do
Outside.
because it is my responsibility.
Stability.
Now, if I don't take care of those responsibilities, let me put it this way: a man and a woman, right?
Yeah.
And every time he takes her to buy shawarma, ice cream, takes her out for cinema, and all of that. At a point, he would expect her to handle some responsibilities as the woman.
Okay.
And if he's not getting
that.
of course, it's human. He would drop as well. Now, back to the issue of the divorces and, the issue that Martha has raised, if love is enough. The question is, did they get married in the first place because of love?
That's
A lot of people get married for
For so
different
many
reasons.
reasons.
And love might not be
part of it.
what they got married for in the first place. So, in that kind of situation, maybe it's because he works with one politician, and that's why she got married to him. And now the appointment has been given to someone else.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, reality check. Microphone is
Yes.
checking 1, 2, 3. I can't get those things. Oh, let me just let me
Yeah.
bail out. And maybe she's always this person that's always carrying makeup. And now they're married, and he has seen
No makeup, so
I
This
can't
girl.
deal with it.
Or you're
She
seeing-
doesn't look like she's the same person without makeup. And you can't deal with it.
Yeah.
At that point, you can't call it love. You understand?
Okay.
So, from my point of view,
Danny Suki, come. Danny Suki, what are you doing? Why are you doing me like this?
You all need to see Danny. He's trying
You
to
need to see what he's doing. Cut. Yes.
Turtle.
so from my point of view, the issue of love here might not be it, because the question is, why did you marry in the first place?
Yes. So some people don't like to believe that love is, like you said, it's not the basis for some marriages, because believe it or not, some people just marry for posterity. I just want to multiply and
Wow.
have a partner. So see, the ordinary form of marriage to me, I believe, is a contract. It's paper that you sign with a partner, and you're saying that, okay, you will do this for this person, and this person will do this for you, and you'll be together. Now, the thing with having an enjoyable marriage is successful. Well, I feel like a marriage can be successful without love, but that's a different discussion.
Okay.
That's a different discussion.
So we were talking about that.
4,000.
That you know that statistics that we had on Twitter that said 4,000
saw it too.
in Abuja.
In 2001, it was about 6,000.
Yeah,
Do you get?
So let's talk about that. Even
Yes. No.
couples are not having
Just yes.
But that one is just
For the entire year. You know that one was for the year.
So if you're an average, 4,000 times 12.
That's
How many
will be?
4,000 times 2, because it was not even at the half of the month yet.
So how many will call it for Abuja?
Another thing is,
I already have
Let's say for January.
and you know,
So
another
a
thing-
couple now,
Yeah.
in the end, now times, how many will call it
And
for
the shocking thing is this: almost all the marriages that got separated within this period, they are
Yeah,
barely
barely
1
1
year.
Yes, it's good.
Well,
Everybody good at me,
But wait, the conversation.
Look at
Yes, the conversation
my,
here
my,
is
my only issue with divorce
is
is
the children that you
if
live
the
in.
seeds
Your
involved,
kids, yes.
there is
Yeah,
see
forced
the
their life.
damage.
The
That's-
children's
I won't
growing
lie
up.
to you.
collateral
Yeah.
damage.
Let me tell you one. Let me make one confession. I won't. It's not so good, but let me make this confession.
Okay.
One of the things that helped me to pick a wife, among the babes that were in my life,
Yeah.
marry,
Okay.
one things I considered. Maybe I didn't hold it so, but I thought about it. I thought to marry someone from a global woman.
Yeah.
I thought about
Because
it.
of the mentality.
I might have been wrong because
There
also
are
in my
people
life
too.
I've met people from broken homes
that
who
are
that
doing
make
good
sense.
things. Yeah.
But my sentiment, I was laid back to making a decision with someone from a broken home. So that is why I'm looking at those babies.
Yeah.
Who didn't
Who
ask
who
to be
did to be
born?
born?
And you
Yeah.
brought
And
them.
two of you did butterfly in my tummy, and brought them,
and
and
brought them.
then you put and you say you now want to part. And and what will happen to their life.
children.
So imagine if there are 10 of me that makes that decision.
Yeah.
It means that you've rendered some other 10 babies who came from
that relationship
to just be.
Yeah.
And it doesn't. It's not. I felt bad for it because again, like I said, I've met people from broken homes that make sense.
Yeah.
I've met people who rose up and say, I don't want to be like my father. And they truly made a decisive decision, and they worked at it, and they are if you see that they are better than their fathers.
That's right.
I've had babes who said, I don't want to be like my mother, and they've worked at it, and they are better. So those people too, are you saying they don't deserve to probably have a husband or have a wife?
So
But in the end, may they think of the offspring.
But it does make sense.
But if now 1 year or 6 months, they won't divorce. May they go trap.
But the issue now here,
the
issue now here is, people were saying that love is enough. That and love. So and we were saying, is love enough?
It's far from being enough.
it's like it's a foundation, and you need to wet.
It's not foundation.
So many things
inside the building. You not put it.
Let me read this response I got from somebody. This person says, when we believe that all we need is love, then we are more likely to ignore the fundamental values such as respect, humility, and commitment towards the people we care about. After all, if love solves everything, then why bother with all the other stuffs, all the hard stuffs? But if we believe that love is not enough, then we understand that healthy relationships require more than pure emotion or lofty passions. We understand that there are things more important in our lives and our relationships than simply being in love. And the success of our relationship hinges on these deeper and more important values.
Yeah, very true.
Let me ask you guys this question.
Smart.
When you were growing up, or when you all started having relationships, did you ever hear this thing they will say, okay, let's say you're going through a relationship and, for example, that the girl or the partner is just being funny, likes to maybe hang up the call on you anyhow. There's an issue and you're making inroads to sort it out. And they're not picking your call, and just giving you a heartache, and just being funny, and then you want to decide to, okay, if it's how you behave, no, there's no need for this now. Let's move on. And when you want to move on, you feel somehow
comes back again.
And one very annoying friend, but then if she doesn't do that, she doesn't love you. If she doesn't behave that, if she doesn't make you feel pain, na lie, yo. See that lie. I had one babe that ran me that thing, and they told me, it's not lie. Who love you if he don't give you pain? 10 years, that thing is a lie. And they have absorbed that lie that you now want to accept.
You want to accept this function.
Secondly, love. This love thing has scattered a lot of. See, it has confused us. Because in all honesty, love is not enough. The same way in your personal life and development, in your career, talent
is not enough.
Or even passion, which is very common.
It's not enough.
Add to it.
You see, I give example with royals a lot. When royals are born, they are tailored to lead a kind of life. They are dressing, their mannerisms, they are eating, they are speaking, everything. And even up to their choice of who they get married to. You see, they are patterned. So, when he was born, the mother or the father would have had an alliance with one other kingdom and arranged the princess of that kingdom to, or one other family, and the parents have done their due diligence and just betrothed both of them.
And she's already getting groomed.
And the guy is also grown to know that, see, that's your wife. You see, the issue is that some people sometimes they say they leave the guy to make a choice. To gallivant. So you get to keep. It's not true. In some kingdoms, even the boy and the girl both have to live well, so that at the end they meet themselves. You don't get married. Maybe when he's leaving secondary school, about entering the university, he's now they now open them up and they see themselves. They hang out once in a while. That's where he's building whatever he's building. But when his parents were making that choice for him to marry, people talk about love. They talk about family line. They talk about bloodline. Preserving
that's the history of marriages.
It was business.
That's the exact history of marriages.
What about our family and our family?
That's what it was based on.
If one family has low military capacity. They say, okay, let's go marry from France.
Yeah.
They have good military.
Yeah.
Let's go to Germany.
Yeah.
They have this.
And
They were
look
checking all these things.
at this kingdom. What's his king? What's his name? Meghan Markle's husband.
Yes.
You know the mother was fighting. I mean, the woman was seriously fighting Meghan there because she already had something she was looking
So
at.
I was about going there.
That way.
When what's his name? Harry
Yeah.
was allowed to marry. Everybody was shouting on social media. Oh, love one. Story.
Yeah.
But that thing is story. The reason Harry didn't even have as much pressure as he should have because he's not close to the throne.
Yes.
He's not close.
If he was,
If Harry was close to the throne, he wouldn't even smell. He would thought would
Yeah.
die.
Yeah.
He would,
Right.
when he thought about it, he would just die. And when what's her name? Megan
Yeah.
was trying to play the victim and everything. Let's remind her that she was told the rules.
Yeah.
If you
she
don't say
was
you know
had
go
to
stay
play
with
by
the
the rules.
royals, no
You
grief
don't
for the
need-
guy.
yeah.
This thing, we're adding emotions to this thing. That's why
That's right.
it's
It's trivial.
we're being like this.
Yeah.
He told you.
Yeah.
It's the rule. President Diana wanted to play that card and still play social life.
Yeah.
No, in that kingdom you don't have social life. She wanted to play that humanitarian public
Yes.
place. No, in that thing you do what the kingdom says. If you don't want, move. Nobody's forcing their son to stay with you. It's a script.
Damn.
That's their life. It's tailored.
yes,
But I
okay.
want to ask
wait,
the two
wait,
Okay,
men-
so-
I want to
Hold
ask
on,
the two
wait.
men in this
Wait.
scene.
In all
Okay.
of this,
Yeah.
because
Yes.
the way we are digressing,
Yes.
as if we are saying love is not important at all.
No. Hi, Olubunmi.
Let me give you back. Let me give you Bible backup. Let me give you Bible backup. Let me give you Bible. Let me give you Bible backup.
Yes.
What does Bible talk about? Because again, I guess I will set up on the
Foundation.
show.
Yes.
Bible is what I know,
Your idea.
and it's where I come from. My backup.
Yeah.
What did Bible talk about? Even marrying with love. God never told us to marry who we love.
Yes.
Okay, so what did he say? No,
He said,
what did he
love
say?
who
You
you marry.
marry.
You are mandated. Whoever you choose to
marry.
And if you realize that's the only thing he left. That's the only thing he left was to
Even
choose.
to make
Yeah.
a choice out of love
No.
is wrong.
So you're
But
saying, okay.
make your choice. But see that choice you made.
Wait,
This-
wait
this-
first. Again. Let's talk about. Hold on. Let's talk. Hold on.
Because you're
Hold
saying
on.
that
He said
I can
love.
just see someone
Calm
else
down.
and marry the person.
Olubunmi is big on love. Calm down. If we let me tell you again. We are Christians here. I don't know about the Islam, right? Because
Yes.
I'm a Christian, of course. That's what I know. Then if we talk about how Isaac was, they were going to pick a wife for Isaac.
That's Rebecca.
Rebecca, right? Wait, listen.
He had what? He had what?
Isaac had how many wives?
No, he didn't.
Isaac had wives. They just picked, but he knew that I'm going to. We need a. The only thing he had in mind was a good wife, right?
No, they
See,
found it. It
Abraham.
was even the
Abraham,
His father
Wait.
told his chief servant
To find.
not just find. You guys don't rush. He said, "Hold my time
Yeah, and swear.
and swear
Yeah.
Yes.
that you will go to my wife's place."
Yes.
Because there was a track record
He
of the
knows where he
wife
married from.
Yes.
He knows that he
Do you
married Sarah, a
understand?
good
Yes.
woman,
Okay.
and told his servant to swear
that he will go
that
back
you will
there.
not go to Sarah's place
Get married.
and keep pick a wife for my son.
Okay.
He was specific.
And do you know what? Isaac never saw that
And
lady.
it was a lady who saw her.
Never.
Okay, pray to God. God gave a sign. She followed the sign. And when he came, he looked at her. And guess what? It's the same spec.
Yes.
The Bible says Sarah was fair to look upon.
Yeah.
I would say
Rebecca
Rebecca
was fair to look upon.
Same spec.
Do you understand?
How did the go and pick a spec
That
for
was-
that
for Isaac.
that
Yeah.
father we like, and son too fell in love with that spec,
And
their marriage went smoothly.
this is one of the reasons why a lot of people I've checked the record over time. This is the reason why a lot of people are still not making the decision
Yes.
on who to get married to.
Yes.
Because you want to feel that, okay, I have to love this person first.
Then how do you,
And
if you don't have
the thing
a-
is-
No, see, we are not saying that love. Wait, only people wait. You are going to have a problem with her. We're not down.
I'm gonna
See,
balance
okay,
where
wait.
you
Let's
come
wait.
from,
Let's get
right?
it straight first.
I'm gonna
Let's
balance
get it straight.
over where she's
We're
coming
not
from.
downplaying love, right?
But you're saying it's
Wait,
not the
Let
same.
me explain what love is.
We're not-
We're getting
yes.
the of love
You're
wrong.
saying it's not enough.
Yeah.
Yes, we know, but the thing is,
Can it be the
I feel
person?
there's a connection.
Okay, let me-
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, no,
Let me-
we've
let me-
not
let
heard
me-
her. We've not heard her
Can you?
own point.
Okay,
so
hold
let her
on.
get it out.
Let's get this organized.
Yeah.
We can't be talking haphazardly. Okay, we're civil people, right? And so we gotta talk like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't make me change my accent again, because I don't know where I'm gonna land next. So yes, we have to do it orderly. Yes,
Yeah.
but I want us to get the topic right. Now, Danny can't cause this confusion, but we need to get it right. We're not talking about. We're not saying that love is not enough. Every one of us here loves love.
Yeah.
Have you seen
For me,
Tolu
that
love?
is the basis
Hold
for
on.
me.
Have you seen Tolu talk about love?
Yes.
No,
Have you seen Aboye
love
talk about love? Del, Bright is going to get married soon. Myself.
I best to ask him how we got
Right. See, we all
tell us.
love.
Yes.
But what we're saying is love the center of your decision for getting married?
No.
Is love enough? Love is important. That's why we say is love. We did not say is love important or not. What we are saying is love enough? Because love is a factor, but is just love enough?
I think it depends on how we define love. For me, love entails everything. Because when you love someone, you want to do everything for that person. You want to sacrifice for the person. You want to make sure the person is happy. That's how I define love. Because I can't love you and leave you in distress. I can't love you and leave you, being hungry.
Okay.
So that's how, for me, I define love. It's the basis for me to do what I want to do for you. So when you say that sometimes you don't marry before love, I'm like,
Okay, we get. While I get your point.
Yeah,
Okay, so now love. I like I said earlier.
Yeah.
I had this on my WhatsApp status. When I saw it on Twitter, I put it on my status, and I was like, "Love is not enough," and people literally came for my neck. I couldn't. I was too tired to even respond because in my head is when I post this, then I post the responses I get from people, and then we discuss it here. But I didn't have that time. Right, over the weekend.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you my perspective now, and you're going to quote me anywhere.
Okay.
Love is not enough.
I want to ask.
Hold on.
It's not enough.
Hold on.
Is it
Wait.
to
Listen.
sustain?
Can you listen?
Yes.
Can you
Let's
listen?
learn, because the way we are talking now, we are saying.
Can
love
you
is
listen?
not
Can you listen?
in
My husband can be listening to me. I did not tell you that love is not important. Love is good. Right? Love is very important.
Very
yes.
good.
But it is not enough. I shared a story here. I think it was last girlfriend show where I met someone, and whenever I like to talk about my family a lot, because in the space of 10 sentences I'm like, my sister said, my father said, I'm all about that. And I noticed that whenever I get to that part of the conversation where I talk about my family, the guy goes mute. He just goes blank. His countenance changes. No, his countenance will not change. Like, I feel it from my side of the phone. So I was like, do you know what? Maybe this date this guy is saying, let's go out on, you should actually go on it to know what, because I was curious. There's no response when we get to that part of the conversation. You know, someone like, your sister is funny. Oh gosh, she's crazy. Oh gosh, she's... But there was not that we didn't have anything of the sort there. So that day I said, let's hang out. I said, yes, let's hang out. Just like that. Yes, let's hang out. And then we hung out and was like, purposely though, intentional. I was like, do you know what, my sister actually picked this dress for me to be on this date. I've not been out in a while. And she was like, then his countenance changed. I said, you're not going to say anything about it. He said, what do you want me to say? He's literally shaking. What? Literally shaking. Now this guy might love me, do you understand? Because he calls, he checks on, gifts and the other stuff that you do to get girls. But this guy has a trauma that he hasn't healed from. And then when I got him to talk about it, it was like, from the background, his form, he didn't have any of the kind of things I always portray my family to have, or the kind of relationship I have with my siblings. Like, it was that bad that I don't have a sibling that we can pass the same road with and greet each other nicely.
Okay.
Now, are you telling me that because I love this person back, let's say for instance I love him back but I don't, let's say I love this person back, are you telling me that I should overlook the fact that he has this trauma? Hold on.
Okay.
Are you saying I should overlook the fact that he has this trauma and probably other characters that I don't know about, because this is just one that I have found out?
Yeah.
I don't know. I know the trigger, but I don't know the reaction to the trigger.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know what he will do if we are in the same space and I keep talking about my family. He might hit me.
Okay, you have to shut
So
your mouth.
I don't know that yet.
Yeah.
So are you now saying because I love this person and I now understand that okay, this is because of trauma, I can now marry you? Because people make lame decisions like that. You know what? Hey, he has trauma, so what? We are going to go for therapy.
Can I answer
Wait,
the question?
Wait, we're going to love each other and then he's going to heal from it. And then we marry, which is a very, very innocent decision to make. And that's why I'm saying now that my love at that point would not be enough decision for me to go ahead marrying that person.
Yes, you've already answered the question. If you know what he has, you need to understand, can I continue with it? If you can't continue, then you move on.
So you are well the same page.
If you cannot help him, now if you love him and you feel that, okay, let me get help from him, and if you've gotten help from him and he's not able to overcome it, then you have to leave him.
I wanted to ask the two men in the studio before.
Okay, so let's go with Bright. Let's have Bright speak.
Congratulations, I heard you're about to get married.
Yeah.
Now,
I casted you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
so imagine you love her, right?
Yeah.
Would you marry her if she doesn't respect you as a man?
If she doesn't respect me as a man, first of all, let me not bring the man figure in it. Let's just say if she doesn't have respect as a person. You know, the thing, for me, I would not marry somebody who is deficient of respect. Because when you're deficient of respect, you also be deficient of respecting whatever I produce or whatever that comes out from me. So that already is a no-no. And to add to that, like what she was saying earlier, you know, when we define love, a lot of people define love in different ways. I was going to come to the definition of love because I feel that love is subjective. We cannot really give an objective definition when we have a lot of people around. You know, what is love for you may not be love for me. And as a result, people make decisions based on what they feel. Now, if this feels like what I feel this is love, what I call love, to you, I'm tending to go in that direction. But the question you would ask yourself at the end of the day, what is the profit from it? Because we are engaging, but we don't always look at the profit. If I'm loving someone and this loving someone is making me lose myself, that ain't love. I'm being manipulated. Now, if I'm loving someone and this person feels like, okay, you know what, this person has to always lie and all of that. It's just like some of these guys that hit people. You know what they do? They hit them. They call it bipolar, whatever. You know, it's like you hit somebody and then next minute you're extremely nice. Then the lady is now wondering, what do I deal with? I want to move out of this, but here again, this guy is sweetest. Now I want to help this person. He feels like you know what? I said, help me, I'm so tired. Man, you're the only one that has accepted. In fact, I've never been able to have somebody in my life that has, you know, stayed with me this long. And the next minute he hits you. And then he tells you that, you know, you're the best thing that's happened to me. Please, if you go, my world is shattered. Out of pity.
Good. I like that word.
Now you want to stay with this person, understanding that this is not what you accepted as your definition of love. So when we're looking at it, the truth is that love is not enough, yes. But the point is, how you engage love should be able to give you profit. Now, it's not a profit that makes you selfish. It's a profit that gives you objectivity, that allows you to connect with life and you're still you. We talk about purpose a lot. Now, if I'm bringing purpose into it and I want to be in love, I said I'm in love with a situation that allows me to be me, not the less of me, but the best of me. So when I come into that situation, I feel, this is what I'm looking out for. This is what love really should be. But what people do a lot of times is that they make decisions based on how they feel, and your feelings most of the times is wrong.
And it's not enough.
Yes. So if your feelings are wrong, your outcome will be wrong. You engage a relationship from your feelings. It's like, okay, the person gave me a ride though. It was raining though. And this guy stopped. Everybody was passing. But this particular guy stopped, and he told me that he's going my way. Now somebody's going your way, and you know that this you translate that as love. Because one, you never had gotten that kind of feeling. A lot of people do not even love themselves. Should I talk about self-love?
Exactly.
When we're coming from self-love now, people that are talking, you know, you want to receive love, but you don't have it.
To give yourself first.
To give it to yourself, you don't understand your own love. So it's like okay, I want to get something that I myself cannot give to myself. If I have a daughter, right, I'm going to tell her that the best gift you can give to yourself is you. Yes. So I'm going to expose her in such a way that she sees herself as a priority. Now, it is the abundance of who she is that she can share. If I bring her as a gift to someone and say, you know what, let her be in your class, she should be a gift. She shouldn't just be an entity, an individual, just moving. That's why it's easier when a woman, even the scripture says it, you know, the woman is a good thing. Whoever finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor. Now, the point is, are you going to somebody who sees you as a good thing, or you're going to somebody who just sees you as a wife? They are two different things.
I think I asked that question on my page. When somebody responded, I was like, you are not looking for somebody that is whole.
What did he say?
Yeah.
You are not looking for somebody that loves the Lord. You are just looking for love.
A wife.
How can somebody love you when he doesn't even love himself? Or he doesn't even love God?
It's a hard thing. It's a hard thing because a lot of people are making really amazingly crazy decisions. Because when you feel something, after a while, give it a while. Some people like new stuff.
Yes.
The discipline to really maintain what is new. There are some people that when you give them a new phone, it's new, it's beautiful, but after 1 year, you'll be shocked.
Wow.
If they
Need to upgrade.
Stop calling me. Stop calling my name. I don't like it.
I got a gift yesterday from someone, and the person said, please, Bright, this thing I'm giving you, I love it. Please maintain it, manage it. And when I saw how he loved it and how he said, please maintain this, I understood the value of what it is.
But you know,
But do you think
people don't
that is like a lot
necessarily
of pressure?
need to. Yes.
Pressure?
Yes,
To do what?
It does.
he is I don't want to
No,
use
no,
him.
no, no.
He said he saw.
No,
He
it's
saw how
not
he
it's not
kept
pressure.
saying
You know why I said it's not pressure?
Yes.
You know why I feel it's not pressure?
But
Can
do
I
you
express
feel like
myself?
you can express the same love that he has for that?
What I looked
is
at, what
relative.
I saw
That's
was,
what I'm saying
what I
now.
saw was,
Yes. You
what
can't
I saw.
measure
Give
it.
me your gift and tell me how to handle.
Yes,
you.
that's a
No,
lot
no,
of responsibility.
But if
You
ask
don't know.
me-
You
if
can't even
if
judge
ask
it from
me-
that perspective
If you ask
because
me-
you don't know the
He
relationship.
should take care of it in his
He
own
has.
way.
let me
The way he
express
loves
it. Let me
it.
express it this way. If I bought something that was really expensive, right? Very expensive. It cost me a lot. Let me just say, it cost me a fortune to get it. And then I got this stuff, and then I gave it to you. The next thing I ask, where is this stuff? You say, I don't even know where it is. Oh, hey, I don't know. Did I give it? Oh, next thing you saw it was close to the waist bin.
Okay. Is that love?
Come
Is
on.
that dating?
And I know. Wait.
Listen, no longer
You don't
yours.
get
It's
it.
no longer
Exactly.
No, it's no longer yours.
It's no longer yours.
But do you know? But do you know that
That's what we're trying to
the ideal nature of man,
Yes.
even from creation, is stewardship.
Exactly.
Yes.
Do you understand? If you understand stewardship, you will realize that everything that is given to
Thing
you.
is, do you know? Okay, listen. You know. Let's talk. You know, like recommendations.
I'm moving
for
somewhere.
a job. You know,
Yeah.
like recommendations for a job.
Yes.
So I have. So I have someone that knows me and knows what I can do. Now recommends me to Dell. Say, you know what? If you're looking for somebody to do this, then you give it to Martha. She'll do it properly. Right? That's what the person says about me.
Yeah.
Now, do you know that unconsciously that person has handed over his relationship with
Yes,
this other
to
person?
you.
Yes.
Exactly.
So
Now-
you must manage it.
I
It is
must
now
no
left.
listen. No, it is not now left for me. You know why? Because whatever I do can still affect his relationship
relationship,
with
yeah.
her. You know why?
Yes.
I now get to deal and I'm nonchalant about something that somebody recommended me for.
Exactly.
It's bad because you know, like I told you to give me somebody that knows how to do this thing.
And
You assured me that Martha can do it, and now I'm
And
having Martha
as-
here.
as-
She's nonchalant
as simple-
about this.
as simple
He can
as-
now interfere.
Okay.
Do you know that? He can be like, Martha, why are you doing this?
As-
I mean, handed this relationship is a long relationship. Like I've had it for a very long time, and you are trying to ruin that relationship because of the recommendation that I gave you. So I'm not sure the person said, take care of it. I'll take care of. I don't know his relationship with
now
that
let me
person,
even
but I'm
explain.
sure that you must have
Why-
been one
why
that
I'm
will
trying to-
allow that person
why
to
I'm-
say
I think
such
this
a thing.
analogy is better, when you put it this way,
So
because
I don't-
the way it was
Why-
before,
Yes, it must
felt
be-
like a lot of work.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, no.
You
Why I'm
know
trying-
something?
Why I'm trying
The
to.
feelings
No,
can
but
never be
if
the
it was
same.
something that was bought with money,
Yes.
you don't attach the price of what you got when you're giving a gift.
No, let me explain this.
Chill.
All
You
right.
don't attach the price of what you got when you're giving a gift. So giving it to me or Aboye, we don't know how much it costs you.
Okay.
Do you understand? what we know is that we got this gift and we'll use it to the best of our ability.
Exactly.
Now, if it was something that we can gauge, something like, let's say you gave her a book. If you see the book, you know that this book is worn through. This book is worn through, but it is still in good order. It is still perfectly okay. It doesn't have torn pages. It doesn't have folds in it. I have a book like that. It doesn't have folds in it.
Have you read the book?
I have read the, it's in my locker. I have read the book. I've had that book for almost 6 years. I bought it with my money. I have read the book. I have kept it. I've lent it to other people that have brought it back to me in the same way. Now I'll be very confident to give it to you again. Yeah. Because the way I gave you was the way I got it back.
You get it.
Now,
I understand
what we are saying now is that if it was something that could be gauged with the eyes, do you understand? We can say, okay, this person took care of this thing very well. I'll take care of it too. You too, you know that I kept this book here. Where is it? I can't find it. You will know that subconsciously you should take care of this thing. Okay. It's not that you give me this book, it's brand new, and then you now say, I bought this book for 50,000.
Now let me explain.
I think
let me bring this. Let me also run this down a little bit. Now, assuming that we, I like the fact that we're looking at it from a responsible perspective. In other words, you talked about responsibility of managing it. This person talked about responsibility and all that. The truth is, you would not want to really engage with somebody over and over and over who does not show responsibility.
Yes.
Especially in areas where you show responsibility.
Yes.
Like that.
Yes.
That means he's never going to give that person.
Notice something. Somebody say, I want to get married to somebody who will give me peace.
Exactly.
That's what a lot of people say. Yeah. I want to marry somebody who will give me peace. And I called somebody. I said, people don't give you peace. It's not their responsibility to give you peace.
Thank you for fixing that.
People, nobody's going to give you peace. If I bring that to the other side, you wouldn't thank me again. Nobody's going to give you love. You see, everybody's quiet now. Because the point is, people are supposed to understand that you're engaging with people who know the value, not even the price of stuff. They know the value of things. So this person knows the value of peace, knows the value of love, knows the value of respect, knows the value of communication, and then you're engaging with this person, you realize that with the understanding you have, notice that what has come, it was knowledge first, it has become an understanding because there is an agreement. We are agreeing to manage communication, manage peace, manage relationship, manage all of that.
So look at it from that angle. Okay, you know the thing. Now, hold on, wait, hold on. You know what he's trying to say now, right? The fact that the person told him, I'm giving you this, right? Please look after it, right? It means something to me.
Yes, it does.
That I'm giving it to you. Because
that doesn't mean he's giving. He loves it too much to give it out.
But he's giving it out to you.
He loves you too.
And now, do you know the consequence of not managing that rightly? You might never get anything from him.
Now, let me tell you something. There are people that show care in different ways. There are people that might manage hair. We are giving examples now. I might give you hair to use. The way you manage it,
I like to use a lot of oil. Maybe you like to dry.
At the end of the day,
you manage it.
Yes, that's the end goal. If I give her a dress,
at the end of the day, just
see,
keep
personally,
I understand.
I know it's going to be different. Calm down. It's going to be different if I give her a dress. A dress she might not know how to manage. Hair she might know how to manage. A book she might not know how to handle. Software, laptop, electronics,
so you
can
give them what they can handle.
So if you give somebody something they cannot handle, they will not be able to handle it.
Language, understand the person's language.
Now, you see the word you use now is understanding.
Exactly.
And I said understanding doesn't come until there is knowledge.
Yes.
Which means if I know what you can do, I know what the value of it, I should be able to give you.
Don't you have people that personally like to buy you outfit because they can't wait to see how you style?
Wait.
You have people that do that.
Wait. Okay, do you know what I'm trying to say? Is there's a lot of responsibility in all these things people are saying. For instance, now have you have you bought a dress and given it to somebody and you're like, hi, this dress is mad, it's fine, and then you're seeing the person wearing it to go and buy fresh bread.
Exactly.
You feel a certain kind of way, but you can't pick it.
You will exactly, and you can't exactly put yourself in that position where you feel like it feels like you're policing the person.
But Aboye, I tell you, I will never buy that person.
You can't buy the person again, can you?
No, yes, you can't.
You don't know why the person bought the dress to go out? What
But
if it was only rich people?
Have you got somebody?
They have Auntie Ye, there are dresses in your wardrobe that no matter how within your sight or within your reach,
you know you can't even wait.
Hold on, wait. You will never ever pick it. Wait, hold on.
You are using the youngest person for this example.
Okay, I know you.
Wait. There was a dress. No, I am a fashion designer. I will make it again.
Yeah.
Okay. You see,
very easy for me to do.
Okay, hold
me
on.
And dresses.
But I don't know fabrics. But no matter what you do, no matter what you
just
do,
take care of that.
yes.
Okay. Now that we're
different.
Okay, hold on. Now.
We get it.
Can we be quiet? Yes. Because I think this conference show kind of gets really haphazard whenever we get into the conversation. Because nobody wants to go. Del says she's not staying till the end. And guess what? It's 1:52. Auntie Yeye says she's not staying till the end. And guess what? Because I mean, it's a conversation that we are not, we can't exhaust.
Yeah.
Right? But today we are going to exhaust it.
We can't. We have 3 minutes.
We have to like today, like we're going to cut it here because when we continue this conversation, it's not going to end. It's not going to end. Yeah, we don't want to end it.
Okay.
But whatever it is, I think we have come to a common agreement. Of course, I don't know for Olububu because she's very big on love.
I am.
Yeah.
We are all big on love, but I'm not about to let myself be blinded by love that I don't see.
That's no more love again. That's obsession for me.
Hold on.
Love is you open your eyes.
This is how she defends it for me.
Seriously.
She's the lover. Like, she's a hardcore lover.
I am.
But you know what? If it's not because you're married now, what I would say is you have to be very cautious.
Unintentional.
Because you have to be cautious because you might get too blinded with love that you don't consider anything else. What we are saying is love. That's the conclusion of this show. Love. And if you're going to love, you're going to love with the whole of your heart.
Yes.
But what you're not going to do, what you're not going to do is allow love becloud your sense of judgment.
Can I say something?
Yes.
I feel like when we say love is not enough, right? Are we referring to the emotional part of love? Because love is a lot of things in one.
Yeah.
When we get to a point where I love this person and in a relationship, it's no more just an emotion.
It's a commitment.
It's a responsibility.
Exactly, like I said at the beginning.
That's where I was going.
So the emotion is not
It is
enough.
responsibility, it is effort, it is prayer, it is
Yes, so that goes back to the point where we say it's not enough to just love.
have emotional
The emotion.
I'm glad that
and you know the emotions, like human emotions, very frail, very inconsistent. And again, I'm going to talk about the Bible because that's what I know. It's frail. It can change, and that's why God Himself, most times, He says that He will tell you to seek, you will find. But there are principles to seeking and finding. Because He knows that human emotions very inconsistent. They can love today, they can hate tomorrow. Because have you ever gone to a divorce session? You see how heated it is. This one is talking about how this one is this and this is that and this is. So there is love, but love has a responsibility. If you are not willing to take on the responsibility of love, do not love at all. So this is it. We're gonna wrap it here. This is it, guys.
I'm really glad because
we have been able to
with this one, yes, it's the Girlfriend Show and Girlfriends every Mondays and Fridays, and you're gonna have me, Martha, in the studio. You're gonna have Aboye, you're gonna have Auntie Yeye, you're gonna have Olubibus, you're gonna have Bright. Although Bright will now decide when he wants to be with us, and Delta will decide when she wants to be with us. But that's about it. Join us again, same time, same station next week. Tomorrow I'm gonna be here for you 10 to 2 every day. It's the Midday Extra Show. Peace out.
Bye.
This is Eagles 102.3 News, your #1 radio experience you can count on.
Here's the news bit. President Muhammadu Buhari today departed Abuja to Nouakchott, the capital of Islamic Republic of Mauritania, for official engagements. Buhari will receive the African Award for Strengthening Peace. The award will be presented to him by the Abu Dhabi Peace Forum. Federal government has concluded arrangements to inaugurate 1,071 completed houses in 8 project sites nationwide. Spokesperson for the Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria, Timan Elayo, in a statement revealed that the houses constructed under the National Housing Program will be commissioned between January 16th and 26th, 2023. Efforts are currently ongoing by the federal government to review the national minimum wage. Spokesperson for the National Salaries, Incomes and Wages Commission, Emmanuel Njoko, disclosed this in a statement over the weekend. The presiding judge, Enugu Judicial Division of the National Industrial Court, Justice Oluwakayode Arowesegbe, has set aside the suspension of one Basil Offor from office by the Institute of Management and Technology, Enugu, for being illegal. The court declared the institute's arbitrary deduction from Offor's half salary as a brazen violation of the 1999 Constitution. Justice Arowesegbe granted an order of mandamus directing the institution to issue Mr. Offor his pay slips for the month of June 2021 to February 2022 in full within 7 days, and awarded the sum of 5 million naira as exemplary damages against the institute. Federal government has insisted it will not impose COVID-19 restrictions on China despite the rising infections in the East Asian country. Head of the Presidential Steering Committee on COVID-19, Dr. Mukhtar Mohammed, who disclosed this to newsmen in Abuja, however, said the government has raised the surveillance level in the country. China's decision to relax its strict COVID-19 rules to curb the virus and lack of transparency has been greeted with some anxiety in many countries. At least 23 countries has imposed restrictions on travelers from China amid fears of an increase in COVID-19. Meanwhile, the World Health Organization has recommended the use of face masks by the public in specific situations. The WHO issued the update given the current spread of COVID-19